Hello, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden, and welcome to Meditation for Beginners. We're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and out. Get comfortable. Really pay attention and focus to where your body is touching the surface of the floor. That's really where, when we meditate, your focus should be at some points, especially when you start meditating. This grounds you, and it absolutely puts all of our attention at that particular location. So deep breath in and out. Give yourself this space and time for you. You are in a circle, and absolutely dismiss all else that is not you. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. I might be expanding. I'm really probably going to be expanding my meditation for beginners. The more I think about it, the more this really sits well with my frequency and it aligns with my purpose. So I'm like 98% certain I will be doing this. When I started meditation for beginners, I had the goal of troubleshooting exactly what's going on with our subconscious mind and our meditation, why some people really struggle sitting down and meditate. A lot of people would go in wanting the self-care and then it would be inconsistent. I got a lot of, I don't know how, or it doesn't work for me. And if you go back to my early videos, I explain why and I troubleshoot you through all of that so that meditation opens up and becomes a tool you can use. Of all the holistic methods out there, meditation, in my opinion, is mandatory. Meditation is a tool we use in cognitive behavioral therapy, where you pause, you step back from a trauma, you reflect, and you redirect your trauma response from an abusive, invasive perspective that is where you are trained to think versus where you actually think. And the goal of cognitive behavioral therapy in psychology is to pause, step back, reflect, and change, redirect your thinking from the invasive perspective back over to your own perspective. In order to do this properly, effectively, and quickly, you must meditate. So, meditation, in my opinion, is absolutely dire to your mental health in such a vast influence because of cognitive behavioral therapy and the requirements needed for redirecting toxic thoughts from invasive perspectives to your own. So, for people who say it doesn't work for me or I can't do it, that to me is a huge red flag that we need to sit down and really figure out where the problem is to resolve this for you so this can become a tool for you. Because if it's not a tool for you, it's going to significantly hinder your mental healing and your recovery. So instead of dismissing meditation and saying it doesn't work for me, let's find out why. And that's where I introduce Meditation for Beginners, which is basically a breakdown of the psychology of why it doesn't work for you. In short, your subconscious mind is sabotaging your healing because it's not safe to grow. It's not safe to examine and poke around at what the subconscious mind has done to keep you safe. Meditation literally rips apart your subconscious mind's defense system. That's exactly what we're doing here. You are ripping apart your subconscious mind's defense system to figure out, all right, what garbage have you put into my brain so that I'll behave the way you want me to behave? So I will cater to those invasive perspectives. And the subconscious mind says, don't look at the man behind the curtain. That is exactly what's going on here. So the subconscious mind does a lot of sabotage on your healing, starting with meditation, which is why it doesn't work and you're not doing it right and it derails it. It's because of this. So I present meditation for beginners. Very shortly after I began meditation for beginners, I realized that, well, why are we just meditating? Why don't we add manifestation to this? So I did. I then started doing manifestation and started combining that. And then I went, why stop there? Let's add havening. Let's add tapping. So I added havening, I added tapping, I added manifestation. Why stop there? Let's do ASMR and let's do positive affirmation. So I threw it all there. I'm not done yet. I have more I want to add to this. I'm also going to be adding gratitude journaling, and I'm going to be adding I am statements. And it's going to be an entire, by the time I'm done with this is my vision. I want this to be about 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, where it's meditation, it's positive affirmations, havening, tapping. Basically, every kind of self care thing you can think of is going to be crammed into this space. So instead of me just giving you a single meditation video and a how to guide, we're going to turn it into your full self care. I do this anyway, every day. And it's funny because I will wake up, I'll make my coffee, and then while I'm sipping my coffee, I'll journal this stuff out. And I exclude you. And I'm going, why am I excluding them? Like, this is hard. This is a discipline that a lot of people struggle with. And when you have community, when you're doing it as a group, it makes it so much easier. It really does. And I have resources that I throw out at people saying, here's the self care carousel. Or your self care cocoon. And it's a list, a checklist you can go through on all of my resources. It's free. Like, I give this to everybody, where you can go through on your checklist and say, okay, did I do my journaling? Did I do my gratitude journal? Did I do my bucket list? Did I do my I am journaling? Now let's do positive affirmation. Let's do manifestation. Let's do mindset, and let's do meditation. But I just give you a meditation video. And I'm going, why am I doing this? So effective tomorrow, come to meditation with a notebook and a pen. And I'm going to be doing the entire self-care journey with you. It's going to be about 45 minutes long. If you have to run to work or whatever, I'm sorry. We will get you out of that rat race. But come back to it. And when you come back to it, like anytime, just set a timer on your phone. Make the space. Prioritize this, because the way I do self-care, and this is vital, you have, yeah, you need to know this. This is awesome. You have 5 parts, 5 chambers inside your cognitive core that make up who you are. And when you heal, when you decide, I'm going to get better, I'm going to heal, I'm going to recover, I'm tired of my trauma bullshit, you are making the conscious choice to fix yourself. But no one knows how. No one. Psychologists, I'm not going to get into here because I have like an entire podcast video. That's all I talk about is all of this. So I'll summarize here. Basically, you have a cognitive core. And your cognitive core is the thing in your subconscious mind that makes up your perspective. Your perspective is the definition of who you are and your truth. This is really fucking important, because when we're traumatized, what's really happening is we have invasive perspectives happening. People are putting their beliefs into us through gaslighting, through trauma, through abuse, through conditioning, through all of this shit. And it's creating invasive perspectives. It's creating toxic beliefs. Toxic beliefs create the invasive perspectives. So my self-care program is not, let's feel good about ourselves. And it is not, let's get in tune with nature. Oh yes, we do that too. It's all of it, but it's strategic. It is deliberate strategy. So I'm going to walk you through what it is I'm actually doing here. You have your 5 parts, your 5 chambers to your cognitive core. You have your identity. This is the definition of what you love. When you write down a gratitude journal, you are actually accessing your identity. What you are grateful for is what you love. The second thing is your ethics. Your ethics are 100% built off of what you love. You value and you prioritize what you love. So your ethical perspective, your ethical values are 100% defined by what you love. Now, this is the fun part. Your beliefs are an accumulation, a conclusion of what you love and what you value. Therefore, what you believe. Now, abuse happens when someone comes along and crams their own belief into your system, and our cognitive core goes, "What the hell is this?" Because it sure as hell didn't come from what we love and what we value, but it's a foreign object inside of our cognitive core. And in order to process this thing, our subconscious mind creates an invasive perspective to accommodate it. That's why you feel the emotion confusion, is because you have an invasive perspective inside your system. And then the fourth stage, the fourth chamber, is your name. This is who you are, it is your title. So when you take these four things together, they accumulate and make your perspective. When you decide to heal, you are systematically, well, when you decide to heal through the Healing Gardens methods, you are systematically restoring each and every one of these. That's what you're doing. You are reestablishing what you have, what you are grateful for. You are reestablishing what you value and what you love. You are reestablishing your beliefs and separating your beliefs from the invasive perspectives that you were forced to take on. You are redefining your actual name and shedding the labels that other people gave you. This is the I am statements that I give you. The identity, in addition to gratitude journaling, I also give bucket lists. Bucket lists are a direction, a compass that tells you where you want to go. So when you have these five things all together, you define the self. I call this the knowing, the belonging, the authority, and the naming. And when you have these four things restored, you know who you are. Confidence flourishes. Fear systems get shut down. The behavioral defenses and mental disorders symptomatically go away as a consequence to this correction. And all invasive perspectives fall off of you because they cannot exist. They are incompatible with this system. So the Healing Garden is designed to literally restore this. This is done in three different methods. The first method is through nurturing the self. The second is through education of the conscious mind, you. This is what this video is right now. It's making you aware of this. So you now can captain your own ship. The third is where my master classes come in. That is disciplining your subconscious mind. So with all of these combined, you have the ability to restore your perspective, your cognitive core, and take back your life and become aware of who you are so you can manage your life consciously rather than submitting completely to the rogueness of a subconscious mind. So when I do meditation and self-care, the goal is to nurture your identity back to restoration. And my entire self-care carousel is designed for that purpose. Now, that being said, that is where my meditation videos come in. It's one small fraction. And then I said, why am I doing one? Why not do two? Why am I doing two? Why not do four? And today I went, why am I not doing all of it? I do it anyway. Only I get online, I do the podcast, I meditate, and then I shut you off and I go off and do it on my own. And I'm going, why am I doing that? So starting tomorrow, we're going to do all of it. We're going to do all of it. It's going to be a 30 minute to 45 minute every day. Well, Monday through Friday. I might still do it on Saturdays and Sundays, but Monday through Friday, every day I offer a 45-minute video where we're going to sit down and do my full self-care together. This is free because this is fucking important. This is really important that we all understand this and do this. So tomorrow, make sure you come with a pen, pencil. Make sure you come with a physical writing archaic thing called paper. Do not do this via digital. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. And what I'm going to do is walk you through, starting tomorrow, all of it. It's going to be the full carousel. We're going to do journaling. We're going to be, and I'm going to sit here and write in silence with you. We're going to take like 5 minutes and we're going to write in silence. I also do these live in healing energy circles, and I add a lot more into those. Like I do full energy healing live. So if you're in the New York City area, you can go ahead and sign up for those classes. I do them once a month. I know they start in September. So the first one's already available. You can go to my website and take a look at events or live events, and that will show you everything I offer live. And this is one of the things I do. It's a full 3 hours of nothing but this. And it's designed to completely restore and nourish your identity, your ego, and your intuition. Ego is a who, it's not a what. Ego is who you are consciously aware of being. So that's something else we're going to go over and talk to. As far as the educational side, educating your conscious awareness, that's what my podcast channel is. That is 100% what my podcasts are all about. Everything on my YouTube channel is designed to educate you and your conscious awareness, your ego, on what's going on so you get the tools so you can do this shit, so you can actually take back your life. My master classes, that's where we sit down and we discipline your subconscious mind. Those are available on my website under Fuck Trauma Fight. I'm probably going to be changing that to, I don't know yet, but it's on my website in my shop where you can look through and browse my masterclasses. That all being said, the first two parts of my triadic healing, the self-care nurturing, that's free. If you sign up for my amphitheater, my newsletter, you will get access to the Healing Garden Starter Pack. You will also get access to your healing journey plan. And you will also get Find Your Coordinates, which tells you where you are ethically and where you want to be, which perspective is yours, and which one you are forced to live in. And that tells you how far in your healing journey you have to go. So you can actually set a destination and a goal, and you can track your milestones. And I show you how in my starter pack and healing journey to get you there. I also offer membership at the Healing Garden so you can integrate all of this stuff into your daily life. So we're going to go ahead and meditate now, but yeah, consider this the announcement that tomorrow, bring your journal, bring a pen, and we're going to walk through this together. There's going to be instructions so that you say what you're thankful for out loud. Say whatever it is you need to say out loud. I'm going to be doing it with you. I have my own tasks that I manifest. I'm going to be showing you how to take positive affirmations and insert them into your meditation while you combine them with Havening. I also really strongly recommend you take a look at havening.org. It is amazing. It is related to EDMR. It is neuroscience where you are literally reconditioning using your, I need to slow down. You are using physical touch to basically rewire your nervous system, and it takes the rewiring of a trauma memory and downgrades it to a regular memory. So then you can naturally forget the memory. It does not take much time. It is extraordinary. Now, I only do Havening for positive affirmations. I do not do them for trauma recovery unless I am in a one-on-one session. And that's something that's separate. If you're interested in that, go ahead and message me. But there's a lot of sources out there available for Havening. It's extraordinary. It's phenomenal. Havening, HAVENING.org. It is absolutely neuroscience. It's very powerful shit. When I first started doing it, it was extraordinary. I would do it after a 15-minute session, and then I would try and recall the memory, and all the heightened details were gone. These were trauma memories that I had had since I was 4 years old. They were all gone. And then once you start pulling apart one trauma memory, and you don't have to pull it apart, this bypasses shadow work. Like, it's extraordinary. This bypasses shadow work. So if you're putting yourself through hours and weeks of shadow talk, don't. Havening is extraordinary. It downgrades it. You do still need to process it. You still need to understand it, which my master classes break that down as to what's going on and how to do shadow work. That's covered in my master classes. But Havening is absolutely a powerful tool. So we're going to bring it all in here. And when I do it here in this setting, it's to reaffirm positive memories into your system so that you focus on optimism. So you focus on finding and seeing opportunity. So you shift the polarity of your negative thinking over to positive thinking in your subconscious mind. That way you manifest in your sleep. It's extraordinary stuff. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to do some breathing. Just deep breath in and out. And this is your space, so there should be no space in here for guilt. Shove it all away. If you have guilt, you don't need that right now. Those are not your words. They do not belong to you. Release what does not serve you. Deep breath in. And exhale. I release what does not serve me. Deep breath in. I release what does not serve me. Allow this space. Now, I am listening to something called the theta wave. The theta wave is 95 hertz. It is the frequency that grows the hippocampus. The hippocampus is your cure to everything. I do a lot of work with the hippocampus. So I strongly recommend you turn on, you find it's free. If you have like whatever music app you have, you can type it in. It's theta, Theta, theta wave, or 95 hertz. The internet will vomit at you and you can choose one. Put that frequency on when you meditate and it will grow. You only need to listen to it for 7 minutes a day, just 7 minutes. I listen to it all day long. And sure enough, whenever I listen to it, I end up with massive amounts of epiphanies. Deep breath in and out. So I'm going to write down a to-do list or a checklist in the notes below to show you what you need to have ready for this. That way you can set the proper setting for your meditation to optimize it. The goal is optimum mental wealth. Deep breath in and out. And in and out. I open my heart to receive love and trust. Deep breath in and out. I release all that does not serve me. I'm going to show you Tai Chi. Tai Chi, imagine expanding your chest and opening with a ball of energy and then shrinking and just condensing that ball. You're not shrinking, you're just condensing that ball of energy in your hand and you're holding the energy. And then when you breathe in, expand the energy in your hands. And then, and this is Qigong. And then in. And out. And then in. And then out. My methods combine philosophy, perspective psychology, physics, manifestation, holistic methods, Tai Chi, and neuroscience. Deep breath in. And out. So I borrow from all the healing. Deep breath in. And this is my favorite thing from Tai Chi. When you are done with the energy, you do not just drop your hands. You release the energy back into the energy pool and you release it out of respect for the energy. And then deep breath again. And out. And then we switch over to box breathing. So I'm going to guide you. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to do some free form. This is where we do body scans. The purpose of a body scan is to look inward and look for any emotional discomfort. Either it feels good, you are content, you feel pretty neutral, you might have some discomfort anywhere in the chest area. If you are feeling any kind of discomfort, nagging feeling, pulling or pushing, that is your red flag that you need to start tuning into some emotional management. I have free emotional management classes on my YouTube channel to provide you with how-to emotions. Ooh, that's a really good title. I think I finally found my title. How-to emotions. The Healing Garden Guide to Emotional Management. How-to. And that's a free emotions class that I provide over on my YouTube. Deep breath in. Emotions are the check engine light of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is an engine. It's a machine. And when there is something wrong, your subconscious mind uses emotions to communicate that to you using little red lights called emotions. And most of us do not know how to interpret or read those check engine lights, so we suppress them. We are taught to suppress them. Deep breath in and out. We are increasing our conscious awareness when we do body scan. We are becoming mindful of all of the little nuances and fluxes inside of our system. Breathe normally. Breathe however you are comfortable. This is going to be your space for the next 5 minutes. If you are an inconsistent meditator, if you are inconsistent in anything, that is a good thing. That is a fantastic sign. The reason why we are inconsistent is because our identity is trying to follow our authentic perspective. But our subconscious mind is trying to put you over to your invasive perspective. And you are toggling between the two perspectives. Your identity is fighting back against your subconscious mind. That's a good sign. There are a lot of people who don't fight. People who are consistently not doing anything aren't even fighting their subconscious mind. That is how subdued their identity is. So if you are struggling with inconsistency, don't view it as a problem. View it as you're making the fight to take back your life. But your subconscious mind is strong and requires discipline. Inconsistency is a fantastic, beautiful sign that things are right where they are needing to be. And you have all the chemicals and everything in your life ready to start the fight, to take down your subconscious mind and start removing the invasive perspectives. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And as I said, it is nurture, educate, discipline. Those are the three corners of triadic healing that you'll find in the healing garden. This video is under the nurture section. I love to pull manifestation into here with meditation. This is like the most fruitful thing with meditation. I will see the next step in my healing. I will see the next step in my healing. I claim the next step to my healing. I declare the next step to my healing. Own that, manifest that. Every time I manifest the next step in anything, I get it in about 2 hours, because that is an easy bit of information the universe can just hand to you. And then you will see what you need to do next. And then you can do it. Manifest the stepping stones through your healing. That's something I will be covering within this space starting tomorrow. Deep breath in. I will know the next step in my healing. I will claim the next step in my healing. I declare that I will know the next step in my healing. Your intuition will then pull on you, and you will get a feeling or a sense of, oh, that's what I need to do next. And it will come to you as a very simple epiphany, as a realization. Deep breath in. Manifesting knowledge is a lot easier than manifesting objects. Deep breath out. And knowledge is so much more powerful than things. All right, let's go ahead and just relax in this space. I open my chest and heart to receive all love and trust. I open my heart to accept love. I open my heart to accept trust. I love me. Yeah, you say that. I love me. I accept myself. I accept all of the perspectives that I have been. I accept all the love. I accept the trust. I see opportunity everywhere. I see opportunity everywhere. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. If you love shit like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want more shit like this, subscribe to my amphitheater. And if you want shit like this in an organized, disciplined fashion, designed with purpose, take a look at my masterclasses. The links are all below. Thank you so much. And may the kindest of words always find you.